Hello, hopefully this is recording, and I'm going to explain how to make a bar chart and a pie chart on Sheets, Google Sheets. So you have a frequency table, say a frequency table with some sort of categorical data where there's no overlap. Everybody fits into a category. So this is just like a generic response. It could be strongly agree, agree, disagree, or strongly disagree. And let's say you organize that raw data into counts. So let's say 10 people strongly agreed, 17 people agreed, 13 people disagreed, and 3 people strongly disagreed. So that gives you a total of whatever. If you're lazy, you can use the command equals sum, or if you're clever, and that's going to do a count. If I highlight the 10 all the way to the 3, so F9 to F12 for me in this case, and I close the parentheses, this function will do the count. Like I don't have to add 10 plus 17 plus 13 plus 3, even though it's easy with this small amount of data, it will add the total for you if you want it. So I'm just going to keep that over here in case I needed to do like a, if I like find the percentages, if I needed the total. Okay, so what you're going to do to turn this into a bar chart is highlight it and go to Insert and then Chart. So it's pretty much going to make it right away. Now, because I put response and count, it already put those labels on the axis for me. Now, I don't like the title, so I'm going to change the title to whatever is like relevant, like feelings towards having no test days or something, whatever the question was. So if you need to edit it, you can double click or this comes up and you have all these options. So you can customize the style. I want you to go through and like change the background, like make it your own. You can change the font, just don't change it to Comic Sans. Now we talked about why making it 3D would just distract, but you do have that option. But it like, so you don't know, is it lining up with the back or the front? So clearly it's lining up with the front. Yeah, just leave it as is, right? Because we talked about good and bad graphs. And you can go through and change things if you need to change the axis and the vertical axis. If you want grid lines, you can do that. You can change it depending on what you think is the best way to read the data. So like I didn't need that many, so right, it's up to you to decide how can people read this. So that like don't distract from it, and you can kind of make it your own there. You can add labels, so just go through and play around with this. So let's say I didn't want to make a bar chart, I want to make a pie chart. So you go Insert, Chart, it's automatically going to make a pie chart. And then we change this. Hold on, let me pause. Oh, here we go. Okay, so now we're talking about pie charts. So same thing, you highlight it, go to Insert, Chart, but we don't want a column chart or a bar chart. We want a pie chart. So here's a pie chart. I want to change the title. I would have made that capital. So it's already labeling things for me, but I might want to go through and change the colors, like just customize it to what I want. And we talked about how 3D is misleading. The maximization is fine. And you can change. Do you want the value and percentage? Like how much information do you want to give to make it a good graph to read? Okay, so that's all you have to do with your data after making a frequency table. You'll also make a relative frequency table by hand and make a bar chart with that for the assignment. But hopefully that's clear, and you probably have even done it before in other classes. All right, thanks for watching.